Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today I just thought that I would have a little chat with you, and I would like to talk about the books that I am currently reading and about the books that I am planning on reading for the rest of August. So just a little book chat, keep you updated with where I am in my reading for this month. And first I will start with what I am currently reading. And I am currently reading 3 books right now, I think. I don't think I'm reading any more than that. Yeah. So kind of hard to stick to one book, but they're just all so good. I just keep on switching between books. So yeah, there is that. First I will start with Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. I'm a little bit over 100 pages left in this one, and I'm honestly just savoring the last few pages because it is so good, really enjoying it. And I thought that the 3rd book in the series came out next month, but it actually doesn't come out, I thought the 3rd book in the series came out this month, but I was wrong, and I don't think it comes out until next month. So a little bit disappointed in that, but that's okay. So finishing this one up. And then another one that I am almost finished with is I am finally reading Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. And this book is dark, like very, very, very dark. Definitely look up the trigger warnings if you are interested in this book. It is a very, very dark thriller, and it is still so good for sure. Definitely the sister relationship that Karen Slaughter does, and I'm very happy that I finally am reading this. And I have read The Good Daughter, and I don't know what took me so long to pick this one up, but very glad that I'm reading it. I have about 4 hours left in the audiobook, and I listen on 2 times speed, sometimes more, so hopefully I will get that done in about 2 hours or so. Maybe listen to it tonight. I'm not sure. And then the last one that I'm currently reading is Dark Roads by Chevy Stephen. I'm reading that on my Kindle, and this is another dark one, so I'm reading that. Pretty Girls. This one is like a YA, so it's not too dark, but like after these books, I need a light, fluffy romance. That's for sure. But Dark Roads by Chevy Stevens is about a highway that is, I think, like 100 miles long highway, and all these girls are going missing, and it gives you the perspective of one of the girls going missing. I am 44% done with that, so that one is the one that I need to make some more progress in for sure. But yeah, almost done with these 2, and then I will focus on Dark Roads by Chevy Stevens. And I have read Chevy Stevens before. I've read, I believe, Still Missing, and I believe Never Knowing, and I think I read one more, and this was way back, like whenever I was pregnant with my first child, with my son. So like 2015, that's when I read those. So really happy to have more Chevy Stevens and want to read more by her. And then 2 books that I have here that I want to complete for book clubs this month, physical books, and I also have 2 other books that I'll talk about that are on audiobook on my Libby app. The first book here, 9 Perfect Strangers, the adaptation is coming out in the 18th, I believe it is, on Hulu, and I really would like to read this for the Full Moon Book Club. And I do have the audiobook to follow along. I did try the audiobook just by itself, and it wasn't really working out, so I'm thinking I'm going to follow along with this. And this will be my first Leanne Moriarty book that I will read. And then another kind of bigger book that I have here is False Witness by Karen Slaughter. And I believe her channel is Beth's All Booked. Her book club this month is reading this. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to read Pretty Girls, because I wanted to read that before I got to this. And this is her brand new standalone release. It just came out in July last month, I'm pretty positive. And it does take place during COVID times, I'm pretty positive. And I'm very interested in getting into this book, especially after reading Pretty Girls. Like, I just am very excited to read some more of Karen Slaughter. And then the two other books that I am reading for book clubs are also, I'm going to also be the host or co-host of their live show. So first one I'm going to be reading is If the Shoe Fits. And it is an adult romance book. And it's going to be fairy tale retelling of Cinderella, and then she is plus size, and it also is like a reality TV show, I believe, too. And the series is going to be called Meant to Be, so I'm very excited for that one. And that is by Julie Murphy, and she wrote the Dumplin series. Dumplin is the first book. I don't know what the series is called, but I know Dumplin is the first book. I have not read anything by Julie Murphy yet, but have definitely been interested in that YA series that she has. But I'm excited to start with her adult romance and see how well she does adult romance. And then the other book that I have that I am going to be a co-host for the live show, and I have the audiobook for that, is The Dead in the Dark. And I can't remember the author at the top of my head right now, but I will have a picture here showing you, and that is another young adult mystery thriller, and I believe that even has like a sister or a friend relationship to it as well. So I'm excited to get to that one. I know that it takes place in Oregon, and that's basically all I know. But I have seen it around a lot lately, so I'm excited to read it. And then some other books that I'm hoping to get to, if I don't get to them in August, I am definitely gonna slide them over to September's TBR, because these books have been on my TBR for a while. And first I have here Big Summer by Jennifer Weiner, and I do have the audiobook checked out from the library of this as well. So hopefully I get to it in August. That's like kind of the last month of summer for me, but I don't mind reading summer books into September if I have to. And this is just like a contemporary fiction, I believe, and I've heard that it has like a little bit of romance, a little bit of mystery halfway through, so I've heard about it, so I'm not going to be like shocked that whenever it will be switched to like a mystery aspect. And I'm very excited to read another book with plus size rep in it for this month. And then these two books were on my TBR for the Enneagramathon. That readathon is still happening at the moment, so hopefully I will get to one of these before it ends. I'm thinking instructions for dancing, especially after all these like heavy books, and I should be able to read that in about 2 days or so. And this is a YA romance by Nicola Yoon. She wrote Everything Everything and The Sun Is Also a Star. And this is about a girl, Evie. She doesn't believe in love anymore, and she can like see whenever a couple kisses and hugs and whatnot when their relationship is going to end. So that's why she doesn't believe in love. But obviously this is a romance book, so she does find somebody to love and to love her back. So that is that. Then the next I also talked about in my Enneagram TBR, and it is Firekeepers Daughter. This book is really intimidating me, but I have heard some really amazing things about it. But I really would love the audio of this one just to kind of follow along if there's like any words I don't know how to pronounce correctly, and just to get the real feel of this book. But I am definitely very excited for this one, and this is another YA mystery thriller, and it's a longer one for sure, so I doubt I'll get it done in time for the Enneagramathon. But I will tell you, as soon as the audiobook comes in, I definitely would like to start this one, and I don't want that audiobook hold to go to to go to waste. I don't want to miss out on this on the opportunity once it comes in to read it. So I definitely will be reading it here in August or September. Right now I'm thinking maybe September, but we will see. And I love the cover of this one. And then the last book that I would like to get into for August is actually like a shorter book, but it's very, very hyped. And it is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. And I've heard amazing things about this one, but I've also heard some kind of like iffy things about this one, that it's just kind of average. But we will just see where it goes. And I'm very, very excited about this one to see if it is worth the hype or not. And then there was one more book that I wanted to tell you about that I forgot about reading it for a book club, and that is A Girl Like Her by Talia Hibbert. And I don't really know anything about this, but I'm excited to read more by Talia Hibbert. And I forget the book club's exact name. I think it's called the Boyfriend Book Club, I believe. And I really am excited for that. I got the ebook from my library, and I was trying to get the cover pulled up here if I can, but if not, I will just insert a picture for sure. Anyway, I'm very excited to get to more of Talia Hibbert's writing other than just the Brown sisters. I mean, they were amazing, but she has a few other books out there, so definitely want to explore more by that author. And yeah, this is my reading plans for August. Right now it's like August 12th, I think. I don't know the day whenever it's my day off of work. But yeah, finishing some of these books up very soon. And I do believe that the next book that I will read is Instructions for Dancing, because I definitely need a light, fluffy type of romance book after reading Pretty Girls and Dark Roads. That's for sure. And I'm very excited about this cute, quick read. And thank you so much for watching and listening to me chat about all the books that I am currently reading and ones that I'm hoping to squeeze into the month of August. And if you are reading any of these books this month or have read these books, definitely let me know. And if you like this video, definitely like and subscribe to my channel for some more bookish content. Thank you for watching. Bye.